What is up, everyone? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Winnie. I am back with a brand new episode of Winnie Rambles. The topic for today is how to deal with trust issue. And as per usual, you can watch this on YouTube or listen to the podcast on Spotify. The link will be on the description box below. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. Trusting people is something that can feel scary for some people. After all, trusting people always comes with a risk. They can always betray us at any time, just like that. People who got wounded by those who they trusted in the past could have trust issues. It would make us wary around new people that we meet because we don't know if we can trust them. I am no exception. For the longest time, it was hard for me to trust anyone. I wouldn't say it out loud, but I also can't help to feel like this person that I know can just go and betray me just out of the blue. Unfortunately, I noticed that having trust issue is a very common thing in our society, especially nowadays. As humans, it is our instinct to protect ourselves from having a bad experience all over again. However, most of the time, a severe trust issue would only keep us from making connections that would make our lives better. It would keep us from the possible new friendships or relationships that would add another meaning to our lives and significantly makes us feel more positive. Humans are social creatures, so it's just normal for us to want to have a connection with people around us. And having trust issues would keep us from taking that chance to make connections. It can even hold us back from deepening and strengthening the connections that we already have. So how do we deal with it then? Not very long ago, I stumbled upon a video by BILYEU where she interviewed Matthew Hussey. And Matthew Hussey is a relationship expert. In that video, Matthew Hussey said, and I quote, "You don't trust that someone's never gonna betray you. You just trust that you'll be able to handle it if they do." And after seeing the whole video, I find that those things he said were really empowering, at least personally, because the truth is, maybe you can trust this person, be it your friends, your family, or someone you love. You would never know until they prove that they can't be trusted. These things are the things that you can't control whatsoever, so what's the point of worrying about? There is no point in wasting your energy worrying about whether we can trust someone or not. As Matthew Hussey said, maybe we can. Only time will tell. The only thing that we can do and we can control is how we react to the betrayal when it happens, if it happens. There are two things that I consider to be crucial when facing this matter. Number one, we have to remember that even though they betray us in some way and prove that they can't be trusted, it has nothing to do with our worth, but more with themselves. I talked about this topic before, maybe you can check it out later on my channel, but basically we need to realize that the way other people treat us doesn't reflect our self-worth whatsoever. Number two, learn to trust yourself completely. Yes, we need to have a certain degree of trust toward other people in order to bond and make a meaningful connection. But when it turned out not as we hope it would, trust that we'll be okay and that we'll be able to handle it. Of course, being betrayed by other people, especially by the ones who are really close to us, it's very awful. It feels awful. It never feels good. But these are the risks that we need to take. Because what if the new connection that we make with other people turned out to be the best friendships or relationship that we could ever have? And what if we hold ourselves back from having such a connection because we are too afraid of the risk that comes with it? That being said though, we still need to be careful, of course, accepting the risk and trusting ourselves that we'll be okay if bad things happen doesn't mean we can just ignore the signs that people show when they clearly can't be trusted. Accept the risk, but don't trust people blindly when the signs are clear. Well, the conclusion is you never know if you can trust someone completely or not, but you can always trust that you can handle it when they do. So stop worrying and take that risk. Believe in yourself and you'll realize that you're stronger than you think. Don't throw away chances of getting the best connections in your life just because you're afraid to trust someone. Well, that's all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I wish we can all learn something from the topic that we talked about today. Thank you so much for being here till the very end, and I'll see you guys in my next ones. Bye!